a disaster. A disaster. We're losing centuries of work.
Wrong.
Beware, stranger. Madness stalks Squire's Wind. Most of my fellow ciphers are lost. The Hush has taken them, and the Daedra of the Wind have turned on those few of us who kept our minds. They killed mortals who have worked here for decades.
What is this place?
Squire's Wind is its scriptorium. Here, the Great Eye's Daedra binds secrets into tomes. Ciphers like me help with this sacred task, preparing materials, ink, blank pages, bindings. But the new scrolls Cipher Sabinius brought to the Wind are corrupt.
Corrupt? Corrupt how?
The scrolls give off a maddening aura. Sabinius left several hidden in the Wind. We need to destroy them and make sure Sabinius has no more. The Hush will take me if I go back, but an outsider like you should be able to resist. Can you help me?
Oh, I'll destroy corrupted scrolls and find the cipher Civilius. Sure.
You'll find the corrupted scrolls hidden within Squire's Wind. Sabinius is in there too. We can't leave him with any scrolls, blank or corrupt. And watch out for Cipher Gellin. He's a clever alchemist, but I saw the Hush take him. He's dangerous.
You mentioned something called the Hush. What's that?
Many mortals find their way to Apocrypha, but few find their way home again. The secrets and insights of the Great Eye's realm fill the mind, crowding out that which makes us, us. We call it the Hush, and those it takes, the Hushed.
And the Hushed are lost forever?
Yes. The secrets they take into their minds change them. Their bodies mold themselves to follow. They become warped. Most Hushed go about in silence, lost in their own delusions, but others can lash out in unprovoked violence at any time.
And what is a cipher?
We are mortals who have earned the privilege of serving Hermaeus Mora and Apocrypha. We devote our lives to tending his great library. All things known in both Nirn and Oblivion are somewhere in these stacks.
What do the ciphers do in Squire's Wind?
We assist Hermaeus Mora's Daedric servants in the creation of books holding secrets. The Seekers compose the texts. Mortals help prepare the materials. Sometimes, after decades, a mortal is allowed to work as a copyist in the scriptorium itself.
Why would Cipher Sabinius sabotage Squire's Wind?
I don't know, but I don't think this is his plan. A cipher would never betray the Great Eye, and Sabinius has never shown any hints of madness or dangerous ambitions. Either he made a terrible mistake, or someone else put him up to it.
That name sounds kind of like Sabotaurus. Just saying. Maybe more what kind Squire's Wind. I want
Many
to say
of the
wind.
books you see in Apocrypha are echoes of books that exist elsewhere. But scriptoriums, such as Squire's Wind, are where the Great Eye's Daedric servants, seekers usually, write down forbidden things. Black books, for example.
Black books?
Yes. Each one contains a secret Hermaeus Mora has chosen to tempt or test mortals, as well as a doorway to Apocrypha. Those who study a black book learn something few others know, and they gain access to the Great Eye's domain.
How many black books have you written?
Written? No, that work is reserved for the Seekers. Mortal scribes in the Wind simply prepare materials. Rare ink, special parchment and leather, alchemical glue. I've spent years brewing the ink for a single page of a book I will never read.
Jeez. That's some devotion there. How many people want a house like this?
Anyone else?
Amber, you just yeeted that guy off the side. Just saying. Kind of cool.
mess with the street kid.
Mm-hmm.
Unburden.
A bit of avoid this. Burn that scroll. Thank you. Right. Trying to find this other one here. Alright, there we go. Amber. Burn that scroll. There we go. And up here.
You want to die?
I took a good way. A bit too far off there. Here we go. Run that one. Down here. Burn another scroll.
Don't mess with the street kid.
I'm going down. Scroll. Scroll. Luckily, we don't have to stick around. Drop on down and complete the quest. Hopefully.
You've returned. I was worried the lurkers got you.
Nope.
I was beginning to fear the worst. Tell me, did you destroy the corrupted scrolls? And did you find Cypher Sabinius? I can't believe any Cypher would willingly take part in a plot to wreck the work of Choir's Wind.
Yeah, I burned the corrupted scrolls, but I found Cypher Sylvius dead. He had a blank scroll on him.
I must examine this and see if there's a way to undo the effects. The Hushed are lost forever, but now that the corrupted scrolls are gone, maybe they'll forget their belligerence. The Daedra too. Thank you. Please accept this reward.
Bleat. Oh. Full. Full. Stuff real quick.
I think I might wait a while before going inside. I don't know how long it will take the Daedra and Hushed of Choir's Wind to recover from the madness caused by those corrupted scrolls. Or at least calm down.
Cypher Sabinius had instructions from someone called First Servant.
The First Servant? I thought he was a myth. One of those stories of Apocrypha ciphers sometimes tell each other. But if he's real, his ambitions might lead him to seek out a disaffected cipher in Choir's Wind, such as Sabinius.
So who or what is the First Servant?
A mortal who lived in the days when dragons were worshipped as gods, or so it said. Hermaeus Mora opened Apocrypha to the First Servant, and he's been here ever since, spinning plots and gathering power. Sabinius must have fallen into his web.
Web? It sounds a bit like Mephala, right? So what do we do about the First Servant?
Nothing. By tampering with Choir's Wind, the First Servant set himself against the Great Eye. If Hermaeus Mora still has a purpose for the First Servant, he'll spare him. If not, he'll destroy him. It's out of our hands.
What will you do now?
Assuming things return to normal in Choir's Wind, I'll resume my work assembling the materials needed by the Great Eye's Daedric scribes. And one day, perhaps, I'll be chosen for the ultimate honor.
What's the ultimate honor?
To work as a copyist or embellisher in the scriptorium. Only a handful of mortals are ever chosen to put quill to parchment in the Great Eye's forbidden tomes. Perhaps I might even earn a glimpse of a black book.
And aren't black books dangerous?
Dangerous? In the wrong hands, perhaps. But each black book is a secret Hermaeus Mora has chosen to give to mortals. A tool that can be used for great change. The Lord of Knowledge has a purpose for everyone he directs his seekers to create.
Stay well. Don't become one of the Hushed.